Thank you for watching Truth, Facts, Logic. Today we're going to take a quick look at the Omicron variant of the COVID-19 virus. And so, as always, we are always or usually on the CDC website. And again, you can see we are on the CDC website. This was a statement that came out November 26th, 2021, shortly after the discovery or classification of the Omicron variant. And this statement tells us that as of November 26th, 2021, the World Health Organization classified the new variant. And at that point, there were no cases of the variant in the United States as of November 26th. So the CDC wants to recommend, the CDC recommended at that point, there were no cases in the United States. They recommended preventative measures such as wearing masks, in public, indoor settings, and in areas of high community gatherings. Wearing masks, washing hands frequently, physical distancing from others. They also recommended that everyone 5 years old and older protect themselves by getting fully vaccinated. And they also recommend the vaccine booster dose for those who are eligible to protect themselves against the Omicron variant. All right, so that's the CDC's recommendations as of November 26th. Let's look at another report from the CDC website. Again, we're here on the CDC website. And we are looking at a report from December 10th, 2021. A few weeks later. So let's see what's happening now here. This first paragraph, actually the second paragraph, tells us that there, as of December 10th, 43 cases that had initial follow-up. So that's what we're looking at, 43 cases of the Omicron variant COVID-19. And these are the ones that have had initial follow-up. There were no there was one hospitalization and no deaths reported. We're going to scroll down here in this paragraph. Again, we see that the CDC prevention strategies includes most of what we mentioned previously from the November 26th article. Vaccinations, masking, improving one's ventilation, testing, quarantine. They've added a few, isolation, and these are recommendations to protect against the Omicron variant. This is the implications for public health practice. Basically do the same thing that was recommended a few weeks ago. What's very interesting, we are going to scroll down here. We're in the same article. And we're going to scroll down to this characteristics of the first investigated U.S. COVID-19 cases attributed to the Omicron variant. All right, so here we want to repeat the fact that this is informational from 43 cases that were studied. What we want to do is just skip to the most important types of things. This should stand out. 34 of the 43 cases were people who had been fully vaccinated. 34 people of the 43 had been fully vaccinated Um, I want to know, why is the CDC recommending vaccination to protect with regards to the Omicron variant when almost 80% of those in the USA that are infected with the Omicron variant, almost 80% have been fully vaccinated? Why are we still recommending this? I'm not sure. Um, of that, 14 people, so the 80% includes 14 people who had received the additional booster dose. So 33% roughly had been fully vaccinated and had the booster shot. So we need to use our brains. The CDC is saying get vaccinated, protect yourself against the Omicron variant, and almost 80% of those infected with the Omicron variant, the CDC confirms, have been fully vaccinated, and 33% of the initial study have had the booster shot as well. Educate yourself, people, and make an informed decision. Truth, facts, logic. It is important.